bang on the mic.
What? Nondescript! Yeah, theme tunes. Alright. Hello and welcome to Nondescript. Iggul isn't here yet, but he said he'd be here at 7, and it's now 7:45, so we're starting without him.
In his defence, he did, change his time to 7:30, so that's now only a 15-minute delay.
Oh, fair enough. We'll just wait then.
Do we have to do the intro again?
Shit, hang on, there was actually noise outside.
That'd be really funny.
Yes.
Hang on.
No, it's neighbours.
Yeah, it's your neighbours.
It's terrifying because every time I'm in this basement, we'll do an intro in a minute. Every time I'm in this basement, I feel a little bit like Anne Frank. Every time, not like with the fear for my life or anything, but actually a little bit. Every time I hear a noise, I could be mid-sentence and I'm just like, they're coming.
So, if we would go with my suggestion of a video podcast that is Senior comical, staring around, twitching like a frightened little young Anne Frank
Yes.
person
Don't
thing.
think I would be able to play Alien Isolation down here.
Oh, you should totally, we should totally do that.
How did the stream go? Obviously, for those of you that saw it, Matt, this is the map from Nondescript.
I would wave, but
From
again,
Retribution. Video. Matt's here. Sorry, we should probably do an intro. Hello and welcome to Nondescript. I am the resident beard, Mike Orvis.
I am Matt, as previously established.
What? Oh, wait, that's not the intro. Okay.
Intro.
I am Liam. I'm a little bit cold and fluey today. I am sorry.
That's good enough. That's a pretty accurate impression.
Wait, hang on, you're missing the all-important
Penis! Yeah, there we go. Suck its dick!
I really feel like you guys should really think about the sentences you're structuring. Like, you're missing the all-important penis to suck his dick.
Yeah.
Really, structuring the sentence...
The all-important penis was a religion. I was a part of. I don't want to talk about it.
I specifically had to troll through about 2 pages of Facebook earlier today to show Matt this picture of a guy who ordered his Domino's pizza and was trying to complain through Twitter, but obviously he'd asked it to come in the shape of a giant penis, and they'd done 2 of the small pizzas together at the bottom and a giant fuck off long shaft.
Yeah.
And obviously either as a joke or just trying to make a complaint out of it. But I was at work. So, Matt, I said, I want to find a picture for you.
Pizza penis.
And I was like, I'm not searching.
Never type pizza penis.
No, I am not searching pizza penis while I'm at work. So, I'm scrolling through 2 days worth of fucking Facebook just to find a picture of a penis pizza.
I did it for giggles, and it's really not as bad as you expect.
Oh, okay.
Is that because you have the safe search on?
No.
Do you know what?
Absolutely not.
Domino's Pizza, if you're listening, all of you, right? I'm a bit annoyed, if I'm honest.
One of you.
Because the last time I ordered a pizza...
Why does Anne-Marie work there?
No, fuck Anne-Marie.
God damn it, man! I was going to go with that joke. You just jumped in.
Fuck you, Anne-Marie!
God damn it!
It's gonna be really funny. I hope that she writes in. We should get an email inbox for people to email us, so we can do like
email us at
fan emails
at something.
Well, probably it'll be nondescript@hotmail.com. What we'll do later on, while the other two are anecdoting, or while Iggul turns up, I'll try and set up a really quick Hotmail account.
/ have a wank.
/ have a massive wank. It's just like, yeah, because you guys are going to continue being able to talk about the weather while I'm going,
It's cloudy today.
That weather sure is. Just leave me alone. Anyway, what was I on about? You fucking like
Hotmail.
Yeah, Hotmail. No, that's fine. Before that,
Anne-Marie.
Fuck you, Anne-Marie. Domino's. Right.
Yes.
We're back on topic. So in the last time I ordered Domino's pizza, they said, "Do you have any special notes?" And I went, "Yes. I would like you to draw on one of the boxes Godzilla fighting my dad." And they didn't.
No,
Not even a cheeky smile, not even a little sorry we couldn't do that for you.
Every time I get to order something.
I love the way Iggul is heralded by the clattering
There's
of
an
fucking
Iggul
bottles.
in the room!
You hear the jingling in your
Better
face.
late than never, motherfucker.
Grab a seat, you fat prick.
Right, let's go.
How?
Let's go.
Let's not be fattest.
So,
Hi Iggul, how's it going?
Yeah, not
Iggul's
too bad.
Iggul's here. It's 7:30, or is it?
It's 8. Yeah, he's going to close the door properly. That's good. I like commentating on your life because it's almost like we're talking about like an ape. We're like, oh, he's locking the door.
He's climbing into the tyre swing.
I like the way you have these 2 separate sort of levels. Like, sit down, you fat prick. That's too fast. That's far too. That crosses the line, Matt. That crosses the line. You're ape! That's fine. That's fucking all good.
That's fine. Well, don't say it too quickly because it sounds like I say you rape, and I'm
No,
not saying
we've
I'm not
discussed
saying that
you
anyone
can't
here
have
rapes.
anything
Don't
I
killed
killed
your
your
laptop.
laptop.
Right, listen, right. I say this on Mike and Nick's Gentlemanly Shouts, which sounds weird saying that because
Don't.
it's going to be different
Just
soon.
don't
But
open the topic.
just don't do rapes. Don't do it.
Don't talk
It's
about
not
the topic.
good.
Move
No,
along.
this is-
There is no. Because
This is a public
about it.
It's a public service announcement.
God damn it!
Don't do rapes.
That's not my. Wait,
Especially you,
Get a
listener
whistle.
25.
right.
I know who you are. Stop
Dominoes
it.
did not
That's
draw
a
in
Dominoes
your box.
did not draw Godzilla fighting my dad, and it made me sad.
Is it possibly because no? Because they
And
didn't
thus-
give you a
and thus
a sorry.
ruined the pizza experience for me.
No,
I was like,
saying
yeah,
that-
this is all right, but this isn't
Every
Godzilla
single
fighting my
time.
dad, all right.
Every time there's a little entry somewhere for ordering something of delivery notes, extra special details, I always do draw Yoda on the box. I have never, ever seen it happen.
But you see all these fucking picture threads that come up on like Reddit and if you're that way inclined, Tumblr. And it's always like, oh, Godzilla's awesome. Not Godzilla. Godzilla is awesome. Domino's is awesome. They did this for me. And it's just like, well, fucking do that for me then,
There's
you
one
miserable sods.
downside though.
What?
Reddit is 90% American.
Yeah. So maybe people
And
in
we are
America
fruits.
enjoy their lives better. Right. As is not a trend in Nondescript, but has been for the last 2 podcasts now, which would be 3 podcasts. Let's just fucking stop that for a minute, right? There is a secret 3rd episode of Nondescript that only lasted 20 minutes because my friends are literally worse at ADHD than I am. I was trying to teach them a lovely game called Gloom, and we might come back to it and try it at another time because there is something I'd quite like to do as part of the podcast, and we can call it Nondescript episode 3, 4, or whatever, 7, whatever.
No, fuck it. We'll just
Nondescript
put this up
plays.
as 4 and just skip 3
Nondescript
entirely.
plays blah blah blah. So this is the third episode of Nondescript,
episode 4.
but it should be the 4th.
It is 4. We'll keep it as
This
4.
is the 4.
What we'll just do, like later on, we'll just do. All right, this is
Yeah.
episode 4, just to keep people fucking confused.
Yeah.
Hey,
Isn't
it
that-
worked for Lucas.
Is that also not half the point of why we're called Nondescript?
Yeah, we're going to create a prequel trilogy to the Nondescript franchise, and it's going to involve
A lot of
angry
acrobatics.
teenagers and green screen. It's going to be beautiful.
That's going to be
Which
interesting
is
with
great
that video.
because as a podcast video, all we have to do is literally just change the colour background to green.
Just put the thing on there as green.
That's all we have to do.
Just make sound effects and
Okay,
shit.
okay.
Look out! It's a laser. Pew 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 pew. Ah! Like that.
And that was the trailer for the prequel.
Okay, right, now we'll do a big laser battle, so I need all of you to get involved. So 1, 2, 3. Luke, run! You're the chosen one. I won't do it. They're coming. What the fuck lasers are they? Birds with lasers. This is the movie of Nondescript.
I like how long it took you to realise you just went
It's like pew pew.
and immediately,
What the fuck?
immediately off the topic. But we
Okay.
had that as our hey, you
that
can't use
was
that
record
noise
time,
anyway.
I do
You can't
believe.
use that bird noise.
Why?
You know what that bird noise means?
That bird noise means pizza's here.
Exactly.
I wish pizza was here.
Whenever the pizza goes
Wish someone
down,
drew on the pizza box though.
Yeah.
You scummers. Right, so anyway, as I was saying, well,
Have to
as
make
is
our own
as is
fun.
customary with Nondescript, we'll get to your weekly update. Don't worry. He's wearing the same T-shirt. He's wearing the same. Excuse me, I'm going to burp. He's wearing the same T-shirt he was wearing in Nondescript episode 1. The Iggul's actually wanking when we called
yeah,
him
that's probably
edition.
is.
I'm glad you admitted it now. Right, so I'm going to go and get
Just shuffling
Liam's.
a few feet away.
I got Liam a Christmas present.
Yes!
But it's literally
Yes,
too
yes.
brilliant for me not to give it to him now. Which means I'm going to have to give him shit on
a
his-
weekly
actual
basis.
Christmas. No, not at all.
Yes, it is.
But
You're making this a thing.
I'm not.
I got a present last
I've
week,
already
which
stated
is massively
this
delayed.
is not a thing.
I want this to become a thing.
Oh, we can talk about Creed statues later. Don't you worry, son.
Oh no, we will.
Oh, we fucking
Looking
will.
at Matt, we will.
Right, so close
Door
your
is
eyes
unlocked,
and open
yes.
your hands.
Be afraid.
I am. It's okay. I already know.
I'm going to get you your present.
It's a callback joke!
Close your eyes.
Why have I got close?
Close them.
I love the way. How far away are you going to walk? I
Okay,
don't know. I get. I go ahead when I close
Close
the
your eyes.
eyes.
The other guys will
okay.
talk while you do that.
What?
Just
What? If I close my
Close
eyes,
your
I
eyes,
can't
your
talk.
fucking hands or I'll kick you in the teeth.
Hey, come on, I've lost a tooth here.
I'm not kicking you. Close your eyes.
I'm gonna close my eyes. There we go.
You
Eyes
need to
closed.
open one of your hands.
No, I have one of my hands.
Cool.
There we go.
Don't flick me off.
I'm not. Whoa! It's getting sexy now.
Okay.
So we can assume that from my one
This is
open
gonna be
hand,
amazing.
this is going to be something somewhat small. I hope it's not Gunji. Oh,
Right,
okay, that
just
feels
wait.
weird.
It
Feels like
okay,
wait.
and open your eyes.
We did it.
Happy Christmas.
Oh, yay!
Did you hear the disappointment? Oh, yay! Socks.
What this is a BB speed loader for our airsoft thing.
In the shape of an eagle.
It's it's something we
It's
found
an
that
eagle.
obviously in China somewhere. Someone decided that after their dildo company went horribly bust, they had all these moulds that they could use to make something else, and a BB speed loader was also what jumped to mind. Fuck me, that is such a cock. It is so
It is
unbelievable.
literally
It
a
is a
penis.
giant
but
penis.
they have
do.
tried to palm it off as an eagle.
Whatever
In
you
fact,
do,
what I'll
make
do,
sure Iggul
someone
is
take
not-
veiny! It's fucking veiny!
Someone take
feathers.
someone take a
Feathers.
picture and we'll put it onto the stream.
We can just leave it.
Now.
We can just leave it on.
So this will be
Fucking
on the stream. So take a picture first of the eagle.
Don't forget.
So
Right.
the eagle will be it
I
will turn
can't
up.
leave the plastic casing on because it's right.
No, that's fine.
I know they're
so
going to see it at this stage.
So
anyway.
hang on. Right, I'll tell you when to take. Right, okay. So the eagle will be turning up at 11 minutes 15 now,
That's how long ago.
and that's the eagle done, and the America, and then there will be a picture of the actual speed loader,
that angle.
the actual speed loader. No, put it on the table so people can get a full effect. Put it on this white bit as well.
On the white
Nice.
bit.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
There we
And
go.
you'll be able to see the speed loader in its glory at 11 minutes 40 there. Brilliant. Okay. So that's the... Merry Christmas.
That's amazing. We've
Thank
taken
you.
the picture and it's gone into the past.
So, take a... He's now just taking pictures of
I'm
him,
just taking
collating
pictures. I want
it. But
the-
how good is that going to be when you're in Airsoft and you're like...
Now that is
I
absolutely
mean, you
the speed loader you give to other people who
That
want
is.
to borrow.
Oh my
shit.
god, yeah. So
You
when
take that out into the field, someone goes, "Hey buddy, you got any ammo?" You go, "You ain't gonna like it." Especially when it starts dropping out all the little white bits.
He's getting far too excited about this. But yeah, so...
It's my present. I can do what I want with it.
So I'll have to make sure this goes out on Monday now. But we're going to Airsoft together on Monday. Not Monday. Not
Sunday.
on Monday. On Sunday. So that's gonna be good.
I just thought the problem with this is the world of Photoshop and unhappy people, angry people. This is
yeah.
And
It's gonna be
also people
hilarious.
with too much free time.
yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh, you really too much free time?
Yes.
What could you be doing? Getting some glue for my statue.
So that brings us conveniently to the statue issue. What
Now-
happened, Liam?
Do you want the? You have my.
I want your version of the story, then I want Matt's version of the story.
I get the feeling it was a dark and stormy night.
No, it was not a dark and stormy night. A dark and stormy night would
Wasn't
herald
until you
something,
did it.
some obviously dangerous situation. No, this was a normal, beautiful day. This was a lovely afternoon,
At midnight.
late at night, and we'd just been playing a board game together. And
What were you playing?
We were playing
Yeah, let's
Attack
focus
Wing,
on that for a while.
which
Okay.
is something we'll come back to later for discussion if we want to.
Okay.
Attack Wing, which is the Star Trek version of the X-Wing, which is I'm spending all my money on
I
game.
want to poke the
And,
microphone, I don't know why. It's just going to make a ding noise.
What this means is that we were... Leave it alone. What this was happening was that we played this game and we had a fair fight where I won a game and he won a game, which put us back to a 1-1 winning, even board as it were, but Matt had already lost a couple of games now to me, and so I could see that deep down in his heart, he was upset.
Okay.
He was angry. But he wasn't going to just, be like, oh, kick off. No, he was going to just bide his time. So, it got to the point of later on in the evening when I was like, hey, baby, you're going to shoot off.
Can I lay down some music?
Yeah, go for it. So I started to help him pack up his stuff. Being a good friend I am, he went to grab his shoes over by my shelf. The shelf that has all of my Creed statues on. The special edition and limited edition Creed statues. As I saw him reach over to pick up his shoes, he took one shoe, swung it at the statue of Connor. The special one that's not a limited edition but happens to be just as equally important. So, as he swung it, he managed to smash it onto the ground, ripping apart the bow in half, cackling like a madman. It was devastatingly emotional. I'm so upset that he's broken it. I had no choice. I wanted to kick him out and I wanted to hurt him, but I couldn't. I couldn't because I was so distraught. Laughing manically, he left, cackling as he walked down the stairs and leaving me alone. Alone with a broken statue.
That's a beautiful story. that was wonderful. Matt, what's your story? Do you like me to do some music?
No, it's cool. This is the quick and easy bit.
Oh, okay.
Grabbed my shoes, leant over, knocked into something, looked over, it's fallen over, picked it up. Oh, cool. Whoops, my bad.
Ran out of the house. How
much
sympathetic he is. You don't get. Oh, cool! I broke your
What a
statue.
fucking douche canoe.
I am such a fucking Creed fan. I've got it tattooed on my arm. My front room is a homage to Creed, and I've got one shelf. You know, it's not as if it's all over the place. One shelf and another area that happens to have the statues on. And he specifically just went reaching around, giving no flying fucks towards my statues, just so he could knock it off. It all vindictively like. And when he picked it up, he was like, "Oh yeah, oops." Didn't even care. And I spared your life. It was a Creed statue. How unsympathetic are you?
Right. Let's run some role play. Right. Okay. Let's see how. Let's ask Liam's other friends how they would have reacted in this situation. So we'll start with you, Iggul, and then we'll get on to how your week's been, and then we'll. So let's run. Do a bit of role play. Okay. So you are playing the part of dude who knocked over the statue, and Liam is going to play the part of Liam to make things easier.
This is only going to go well.
Okay, so the scene is you're saying goodbye, then you pick up your shoes and wham, statue breaks. Okay, so and action.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Dude, it's my Creed statue. What the hell?
It could have been worse. It could have been my cock that poked it over.
He's dead. It's already.
He's been killed.
Yeah,
He's been killed.
There you go.
Okay.
At least he apologised properly.
Yeah, I mean, even still, he's like, dude, look, I'm sorry. Right?
It could have been my cock.
It was quite serious, you know. And with Iggul,
It could have been your
his
speed
cock.
loader that looks like a cock. It could have been anything.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay.
Well, that's an image I'm not getting out of.
So I'll do it. Okay.
So
let's, So. Alright, man. I'll see you later. Oh, these shoes are big. Oh no! Oh,
dude, what was that?
Oh.
Did you knock something?
Buddy,
why am I
I'm
staging
so.
this? I don't know why I'm
No, that's good.
Dude, what have you done?
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. Oh shit, the fucking bow, man. I've broken
what
your.
the fuck,
I'm
dude?
sorry. Come here. Come here.
Oh, let me. I'm gonna.
Come here. Just let it happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Mike, if only you hadn't shown me my BB speedloader before. I would have been even more sympathetic.
BBs everywhere. And scene. And that is how you apologise to a friend.
Just for the record, if you do ever break something that's not a Creed statue, don't apologise. I'm fine. I don't. You can move on with your life.
I think that means I win. Then I just go, sorry, dude.
No, I'm sorry.
I did this. Come here, and you'd be like, get off me. Don't worry about that.
As much as I know you would try and suck me off, Iggul would try and rape me in the ass. Wait, we can't. Iggul would try and sexually
assault you.
No, wait.
With the bum.
He would caress my behind in a sexual manner. No,
with his peenie.
He would use his speed loader to caress your rear.
Yes, that's it. Iggul.
Yeah, probably, maybe.
I just realised there's now a slight inferiority complex here because everyone else's speed loaders are smaller.
Mine isn't. Mine's a fucking M4. Mine's an M4.
Oh, he's got one of those as well.
Speed loader.
Hang on now. Okay. Yeah, by the way, which is fucking hilarious. I went, I've only got BBs. Yeah, sure, you go, man. Throw him an M4 speed loader. Crystal clear plastic speed loader. And he's like, I can't get it to work, mate. I'm like, I look back round, he's jamming into his fucking rifle. I'm like, it's a speed loader. And he's still trying to push it in. It's a speed loader. He's still putting, it's a speed loader. Taking it off him. Look. Bow, bow, bow. And he's like, right.
Oh, cool. It's a speed loader.
And he's holding it. I'm like, get your mag. Speed load. There we go. Fuck.
Oh dear.
Do you know what? Unless this bit does come off, and I'm loath to try and force it unless it breaks.
Just leave it as a permanent pistol, Dealey.
But yeah, it's got a pistol adapter on the front, so it's meant for the smaller compartmentalisation.
Well, that's annoying.
I think this is about right. It's a bit short though.
I'd say it's about my girth.
I'd say thickness is fine.
Yeah. The thickness is fine for you, is it? Yeah.
Well, the knobbly bit on the end was going to fucking hurt if I ran that on my arse, yeah. But I'm hoping not to do that. But I suppose that's what the veins is there, to try and offer some comfort. How the fuck are they trying to market this as anything other than a dildo? I mean, seriously.
Does it actually work as a speed loader?
Yeah, it's a working speed loader.
Do you know this?
Well, I'm assuming
I've got
so.
some BBs in a bag.
I'm
I've got
also
some BBs in a
disappointed that
bag.
this is my main present and not the gimmick present.
I may still get you another present. But as soon as you mention it, and I was just like, that's your present's on you. Yeah, dude, fucking whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm buying it. And I messaged Matt and just went, dude, I fucking bought in this. He's like, no. Like, yeah, I have. I've only bought it for everyone. I've only bought it for everyone in the team, so we could just be in the corner like, what? I'm just loading my gun. What's your problem? Right, if you reach over into my bag, and it's blue.
It is blue.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good times.
That's about it.
I don't see a bag.
There's a... What? It's literally behind you. It's got my MP5.
Oh, it's got a giant
Look at this
MP5.
side.
Oh, it's a giant. It's got an MP5 on it.
Nice.
Right? This
Yeah.
is the new front to my MPK5. For those of you who
MP5K.
haven't realised... MP5K. I do that every time.
It's better than when you were just calling it an
Which
M5,
fucking
which
pocket's
just made
it
no sense whatsoever. So,
Which pocket's in?
One of the side ones.
So this nondescript is very much coming around to the fact of airsoft. So I'm kind of glad we're going on to the topic.
We're kind of... Yeah, we're kind
Talked
of...
a lot about it.
For those of you that don't know... Oh, I can put that over in a pile. For those of you that don't know, we actually, all of us at Nondescript, on Nondescript, we actually do go to airsoft.
Woo!
And which, for those of you who don't know, is essentially
Man's version of paintball.
yeah, and a pussy's way of joining the army.
Yeah.
So
It's
we
the fantastic
run
middle
around
ground.
we run around in the woods shooting BB guns at each other, and it's hella fun. That's the sound of BBs.
It's the same sort of fun you get from going
almost the sound of
paintballing.
BBs and speed loader.
It's not that everyone's like super elitist, because they're not. Well, there are some sites that are like it, which is a bit of a shame. But the main aspect of it that we enjoy,
discredit.
The main
I
point
didn't say anything.
The main point we enjoy is that I tell you what, of all the things, there's
I'm
more
calling
team
this
building.
episode "Airsoft Makes Us Hard Soft."
Just call it Dick Loader. It's a speed loader like
Dick Loader. No,
That
Dick
sounds
Loader
like
is
a
my
super-
fucking...
that
Dick
sounds
Loader is
like
my
a
action
superhero
star
name.
name.
action star name.
Yeah.
Is in the skin industry.
Yeah. My name's Dick Loader. Right, so how he's going for it? Is it? It's working.
I need to take the
Hang on.
Get off
Hang on for a
Get
minute.
off my penis.
I just want to try
I mean
something.
my eagle.
I just want to try something.
Get off the eagle.
Oh, so will that come off? Do you reckon?
Well, it should come off. It's meant to
I'm
come
waiting, waiting for the snaps in.
Probably.
off. Yeah.
Don't worry, he's getting some out of it tomorrow.
Only cost me £70. I'm joking. It really didn't. You're bringing up some. This is a really.
I genuinely believed it for a split second.
I was like, what? This is
why
this
it
is
was your
really
serious
gonna.
present.
This is really gonna make. But this is nondescript, so I guess you can help me, and then we'll go back to your week. This is
Sorry,
no, don't hold
if
it
we
like
can't-
that.
if we
You
can't
hold
end
it
this
like
po-
me, like a fucking
If we
pistol.
can't end
Play
this,
with that thing at the end.
I'm playing with my MP5K.
thank you.
Sweet.
Hooray! I really want this episode to end with, and that's all we got time for. Oh, Iggul, we couldn't get to your week. Right, Ellen.
That's going to be the nondescript equivalent of the Dacia Sandero, isn't it?
So
Top. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know what
Thank
a
you.
Dacia Sandero
Thank
is
you.
because I used to sell them. Facts. So yeah. Anywho, I broke my.
I want to fire it.
I'm massive. It's not plugged in.
Oh, okay.
I broke my indicator this week, chaps,
Bitch, this thing will not come off.
because I was a bit overzealous and a bit angry, and I indicated too hard and literally snapped my indicator.
What? We're talking the handle.
Yeah, the
Holy
indicator
shit.
handle. Yeah, I was fucking mad. So now I can indicate, but I can only indicate by reaching over with my right hand to go left, to push down on the plate, or when I want to go right, I have to go underneath with my left hand and really push up to go right.
On the list of things you should fix. I mean, I know most of the people in England drive like fucking lunatics anyway.
No, yeah. So I can indicate.
Christmas
So,
is coming up. You're going to need the fairy lights.
what I thought was I'd just wrap it in loads of fucking tape, so hopefully it will hold. And it's doing better than it was. But yeah, I need help. I basically need to glue it back together, even though some of the pieces are missing, or I need to get a tube to go over the top of my indicator shaft, glue that to the pad. Very funny. Glue that to the pad.
Yeah.
And then be able to use it as an indicator. But the only problem is, I need plastic on plastic glue that's going to fucking hold.
What you would want is not only just a plastic on plastic glue, but also if you've got something like a piece of fabric,
give me my
like a
bees bag. Give me BB's bag.
something like a.
I didn't put.
Why did you
take my fucking
Pringles away? You just moved the food away.
Yeah. No Pringles for you.
No, what you want to do is you want to be able to wrap it as well with something like a cloth, like cotton, and then super glue. And trust me, that thing will set like cement, and it will.
Okay.
Work
Why
really
we
well.
don't make tanks out of the stuff? Actually,
It really is.
What, cement?
Well, don't go very far. These new tanks, do they? No, they do not.
you can make some damn effective body armour out of just cloth
This really
and
is.
super glue.
Is it probably because the design is more angled towards a penis rather than an actual working speed loader?
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah.
Well, this was not how I envisioned my Wednesday evening going.
Ladies and gentlemen, lots of tiny white things are firing out of the penis speed loader, forming a puddle.
I'm looking at the fucking
Stop! For the love of God, there are 1,000 viewers. You actually finished it. Wow.
I'm empty now.
The man works quick.
I'm a speedy lover. Put those back in the thing
Speedy
that you
lover
found
with
them.
your speed loader.
So yeah.
This might. I don't. It's a present. Why did you get this a present? Because now I can't just lose it by mistake. All the shit I've lost up at fucking airsoft sites over the years, right, and I can't just.
No, but this
lose
is the one you give to douchebags who forget to get speed loaders and stuff. Like
Hey,
certain people that have been
if
doing
anyone wants
airsoft
to
for
borrow
maybe.
your kit,
But yeah, maybe certain people who've been doing airsoft for maybe a year now and still need to borrow people's equipment. I'm not naming any names.
cat.
That's not where I was going, but sure.
Actually, no. I must admit, the cat is already. My other half is already set up, and she's ready to go airsoft.
Hey!
All she needs is literally it's weaponry. All of her kit wise, she's set.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Oh, while we're here, have you got yours?
It was
around.
I haven't got what.
Around.
that's fine.
Oh, for fun. In that
I know
case,
where it
I will
is.
not do this. I was going to show and tell, but no.
We're having some Pringles. No, by all means, I'm going to eat some Pringles. So explain what we did.
No, the idea was that it would be a show and tell. Now I just look like a knob if I do it on my own.
I had two things to remember. I can only remember one at a time. I brought the microphone.
Pick up
didn't I?
shoes. Don't break statues. Look
Yeah.
at that for fucking turn now. Notice that one. I am not letting this go for a while.
No, I noticed.
It is going to stay. Of all the things, Creed.
It's gonna get old quick.
No, it's not.
It's really not. He's got the fucking fury of 1,000 suns. Like, you are fucked for at least the next year.
I wouldn't mind if it was your Creed, if it was the same Creed statue as the one
He's
you've
still
got, 'cause
talking
I
to
would
you.
take
I
it.
accidentally broke his gun and he didn't talk to me for a month. Just feel fucking lucky that he's even looking at you. Because I thought he was going to leave me forever. You fucking douchebag.
Was that aimed at me or him or
Both of you!
Wow, you're really getting the stickers.
Oh, look at it this
And
way.
it's
We're
not
moving on
me
to
for
someone
once.
else for the fourth one.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
Fifth, episode 5 next.
Episode 6. That's what we're on now, isn't it? We need to keep making the numbers up as we go along.
Can we just rename the other ones 4, 5, and 6?
How did your stream go?
Fairly well. Probably should have had dinner beforehand because I was fucking hungry the entire time.
Did putting it up on Geek Pride help boost the
I
numbers?
have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
I
going
was
to cover
paying
this
far
as well.
too much attention to going, oh god, don't look round this corner!
I was going to say as well, you need to be able to see the chat because there was a fair few people actually commenting and stuff in there.
Oh,
and also I was hurling abuse and things at you as well.
Oh, right.
Not angry statue abuse. I was sort of in that deluded stage of thinking everything was all fine and that I hadn't remembered it or something. But no, it was funny to watch actually. And I was seeing the 4 counting with Liam. 4 people play Alien Isolation, watch them play, and it is fucking hilarious to watch each time. And it's because it's not just the jump factor and them hearing that person scream and go "Wah!" when something happens. It's even the fact that even you jump in your seat and then you watch them jump and you're like, ha, no, but I just jumped as well. And it is a good fun thing to watch. And the best bit was that point where you were just in the locker and you looked down the corridor of fucking androids and synthetics that are patrolling. And we've got to cover this because they are fucking terrifying. And then you looked at the vent, which after having walked into the room, walked into the room, you know what I mean? And you looked up and there's fucking.
I remember exactly the scene. I came round the corner and started walking forwards. Just went, wait, that's slobber coming from.
Yeah,
back away.
There's just little
I'm just stand here and watch that.
There's an air vent in the ceiling, and there's little puffs of breath, and you can just see the little drips of slow. And he just went nope. And so he's like, right, in this room, there's fucking vents here, and yeah, you got into the locker, and you went death by android, death by alien. Looking at the air vent, you're like, I will sit here. You looked at the camera and went, get comfy, people. I was like, I'm going to go put the fucking kettle on then, because you were there for a little while.
But yeah,
it was a good day.
I played some at EGX, and I've got to say, the level of thought that went into getting to a locker, holding back, then holding your breath.
Looking around, moving, yeah.
Yeah. And the fact, because I had an alien chasing me, and I literally just went bang, closed it, opened it up.
I've played it for nearly 3 hours now, and I still haven't actually got to a point where an alien's on foot stalking. At the moment, it's entirely in the vents, and I'm like, yeah, you fuck off.
Yeah, it's even
it's
worse
only killed
when
me
it's
once.
It's even worse when it's on on the floor.
Yeah.
Because have you got a flamethrower yet?
Nope.
Yeah. You get this level where you've got the motion tracker.
Yep.
And you've got a flamethrower that's only got 2 shots. And she's out stalking, and you can't fucking see anything, and you're just like.
First time it became a real problem, I didn't even have a motion tracker. So I'm like, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I also love that it's not just an entire game with you and one alien. I know that was supposed to be the big premise. Is it's not 1,000 aliens and fucking colonial marines. By the way, until Alien Isolation came out, I was still singing the praises of the AVP game as being the best Alien game, if you could just ignore the parts of the Predators, because they very rarely made a pop-up, and it was a good Aliens game to play.
Pardon me.
But no, the idea that the entire game was going to be just you versus an alien, at first I was like, isn't that going to get boring quick? So they brought in like the synthetics, like Ash and Bishop. But it's another company, isn't it?
Seegson. Instead of Wailing Yutani. And they are creepy as fuck. The things that they say as well, if you just catch the wrong words, they've worded it really well, such as you'll be sitting there and you'll just hear the words behind you out of all of this whole thing he said, and you're like, no. And when you sit and listen to the whole thing, it's like a working Joe standing behind you, ready to help.
So that is really good scripting of
nope.
Well, have you seen what they look like, the synthetics?
No, not
ridiculous.
What one of the things that makes a what makes a robot scary? Right, before you bring up some.
You mean the synthetics like in the Alien series?
What
so
makes
they just
them
look
scary?
the same as humans.
Well, if even now, what makes a robot scary when you're looking at it? It's not just the automatation and that you think it's living. What part would you say that terrifies you the most about a robot?
The fact that you know that it can do things you can't. So it doesn't sleep. It's tireless. It's just the
way they've done
physically.
Physical attributes. They've said that people were unnerved by synthetic life forms living among them, and you not being able to tell the difference. They're trying to act like humans, personate you. So this Seegson company said, we'll make them look less human, so that you can identify them.
I don't want to know how to kill them. I still haven't succeeded yet.
So they said they made them
not the best of images.
What they've done is they've made it so that they don't have like full facial features. They're rather sort of whitewash, and their eyes glow just so like a little part of the iris is glowing. And they put them in normal standard colours, so they look pretty. It's not like they're trying to go full on sort of robot face, as it were. But yeah, their eyes glow. That is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I can
the amount of times
imagine.
I've seen you popping up everything, you just got these 2 fucking orange beams.
So are they trying to kill you? The synthetic?
Sort of. I'm still not entirely sure why.
Okay.
There was the first time you see them kill someone else, because the first time you're introduced to them, they're friendly, you're walking around, it's like, help me! And it's fucking, it's got its minute program. It's like, yeah, I'll help you soon. Just take a seat, have a wait. It's like, no, I'm not going to wait. Fuck you. I'm going to hide in this vent and move around. And you see one of the other survivors around trying to get one to help, and he's entered a restricted area. And in the end, it grabs him, throws him against the wall, pounds his fucking face in, and the other guy just shoot him in the face. Nothing. It's just like, right, job done. Clean that up later. Every time you walk up to one, it starts throttling the life out of you.
Wasn't it so? Because they start walking around saying something like, "Please report to your nearest synthetic advisor."
Yeah.
And it's like they you know, like, "Oh, happy calm. Please come over to your synthetic advisor so that we can help assist you."
It's like Portal, but actually dark.
Yeah.
And and there's one fucking room, and you're just in there going like, "Fucking right, I'll take the vents." That did not end well for you.
No,
did
it didn't.
So,
Did you poo your pants a bit?
A couple of times.
Yeah, I can imagine.
so when are you doing the next
Fucking
stream?
one of them.
I just realised this podcast is
This
not
podcast
live
is coming out on Monday, so when are you doing your next stream?
on Monday.
I've probably finished the game at this point. No, I will not have finished the game at this point. No, I fucking better finish the game at this point because I want to play Star Trek Online on podcast tomorrow, Tuesday.
Podcast tomorrow, Tuesday. Yes.
To everyone who's listening, it's tomorrow. To me, I'm wishing it was tomorrow.
Yeah, because the Delta Rising expansion came out for Star Trek. Do we want to discuss it?
You can discuss it if you want.
We went to a Star Trek convention. I
It's
think
geeky.
I've reached that
It's
level.
literally the geekiest thing that the normies could think you'd go. Short of LARPing,
Yeah.
this has got to be...
And even then, most of the normal people don't understand that. And we all refer to them as muggles just to help people broaden our geeky sort of repertoire. But no, yeah, me and Matt and my other half, we actually went to a Star Trek convention. And as much as I think of myself as almost a king geek of my domain to a certain extent, fuck me, was I uneducated there. There were some... it was a good con. There were some extreme people. There was plenty of the celebrities there. It was in the Excel Centre in London, and it's called Destination Star Trek, and they alternate between doing it in the UK and Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, the last one was in Germany.
I thought it was Nevada.
No,
I'm thinking
you're
something much fucking
Yeah,
bigger.
a completely different one, yeah. And so they'll hopefully will be back again next year, probably in Germany.
The other one.
But hopefully it'll come back to the UK as well. And it was good. There were plenty of celebrities to speak to. It was pay your entry into the thing and then pay for everything else. So I thought it was going to have fuck all to do. But there was enough there that we spent an entire day. And most cons, and even like the bigger ones as well, you get to halfway through the day and you go, okay, so what do we fancy doing? And everyone's like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And you get to that point where you're thinking, well, someone suggests something. Let's not all just stand around. We're paid to be here. But the one time we went, what's the time? We're all getting hungry. And we'd already been there for like 3 hours. Like, fuck, no wonder we're hungry. So we went and got something to eat.
Matt sent me an amazing picture.
We went back and sorted stuff out. And once we've had something to eat, went back in, did some more stuff, played board games with some of the guys. Saw the expansion Delta Rising from this Star Trek Online crew. Met a guy called Tim,
focus on what the guy was
he was dressed as a Voyager commander, and he let me play a game of Attack Wing with him, and I lost horribly because it was my first time playing.
Hey Tim!
But
and
he was
that is
awesome.
how we started playing the game.
Yeah, he was awesome for teaching me to go, and he talked to us about the Delta Rising expansion, and he gave us the best consolation prize of all time. It's a poster that's probably about A2 in size, and the the display at the back of any Starship bridge is the sort of a cutaway of the vessel. Like in the movies, you'll see the Enterprise E cutaway. On Voyager, you get a cutaway of the Intrepid class starship. So this A2 poster is quite literally the full Voyager cutaway, and it's backlightable, and it's got all of the signatures printed on it from all of the developer crew as well. So the dev team for Star Trek Online. So it was a really good day. And then literally by the time we went, okay, I think I've had enough, there was less than half hour to go till the place shut anyway. So that was what I considered the ideal con. You go there, you enjoy
anyone famous?
Fuck, there was a load of people up there.
Yeah.
Met Uhura.
Did you?
She was out there. She was getting wheeled around, which was kind of cool.
Wheeled around?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's in a
she's
chair.
in a chair.
She's bless her. Yeah, I know. Not your
I
funny
only
dude.
saw her. I saw her. She was in Comic Book Men, like last year. She didn't seem that bad.
Not that she needs to be wheeled. I imagine there's the fact of your day one of a con, you're going to be there around. So she's
Sure.
Yeah, why the fuck not? You got that much money, you don't have to be able to be wheeled
You,
around.
random peasant. Yes.
Oh my god, what happened
are
to
doing
you?
for next
Money! I never have to walk again.
But yeah, and there was one point where it's like they rebuilt the Enterprise D bridge, and you could do your photo on there for 25 quid. And as much as I really wanted to do the photo, we were wearing the J.J. Abrams outfits, and so every part of me went, if we do this, I'd be in the wrong uniform. No, we'll never live that down.
It
we
will
will be in
bother
the
us
wrong
all
uniform.
forever.
People would look at it and go, oh, you doing the Star Trek thing? I'm like, yeah. And you're like, And like, yeah, but with the wrong uniform. And it would
be
fuck
like
the fuck out of me.
it would be like having a photo taken on Crime Alley while dressed as Spider-Man.
Yeah. It would just not add up. It just wouldn't add up.
That hurt my soul. Why would you say that?
So you can understand.
Just went, oh! It's like when you fucking stubbed your little toe in the middle of the night when you're looking for a midnight snack and you open the fridge and then you go to step away and you forget that the counter's there, even though you've been past that counter for the last X amount of fucking years. And the counter's like, hey buddy, remember your little toe? I bet you don't, you now will. BAM! And then you just go,
Am I the only person starting to think this is less and less of just an anecdote and more just ranting experience?
Well, that's what Nondescript is, us ranting experiences.
Yeah.
Ranting experience, just like that. Walking around your house at night, you know you're confident, you know where things are, especially if you've been there a while. So you do walk with vigour, shall we say. I'm not saying, yes, well, no. I've got a penis in fucking speed loader in my hand.
I'm just getting a drink, baby, stay there. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, I feel, hello fridge. Like,
my point is, you walk briskly.
BAM! And there goes the
I
toe.
wouldn't say briskly.
Oh, I do.
Okay, well, I still caress the walls.
And you stub your toe with a gentle caressing, then it's your own fucking fault. What do? Light hand touch, swing leg! Light hand touch, swing the other leg!
Yeah. And I literally narrate it as well. So I'm going to get a drink. And she's like, oh, for fuck's sake. She turns on the light, starts reading a book, because she knows I'm going to be a while.
The point was, I was walking back.
And he'll stub his toe in 3, 2.
Turn the lights off. It was back at my mother's house. Turn the lights off at my mother's house. I walked, when I was still living there, walked up the stairs. And my room was adjacent next to the bathroom. Like, so both doors opened so that there was just a single pillar separating the two.
I've been sick in that bathroom.
And you have. Thank you. Well done. Congratulations.
Facts that everyone cares about.
So I've just walked towards my bedroom door.
I'm going to keep eating.
And I just went off. I just misjudged the angle, and I went bang into that pillar. I hit it with such hard force. I cut my eyebrow open. I went straight back on the floor. Mum's over the door like, what the fuck? I'm sitting there going, ow, 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 ow. I'm like, you're right. I was like, I can't. I'm bleeding. Fuck, I'm bleeding. She's like, what did you do? I just walked into the frame, went twat, and shut the door. I was like, thanks, Mum. Yeah, so rushed me eyebrow off and went back to bed.
Good times.
Oh, you do that though. You get comfortable with your home. They were saying that my little kitty cat girlfriend, she turns if she's in the bathroom.
He hasn't got a girlfriend that's a cat. It's just his sickening nickname for her. I have a kitty cat girlfriend. She's called Miss Meowful. I once had a threesome with her sister Mittens. It was adorable.
That is Iggul tickled.
I love the way we could have a fucking display chart for Iggul for how giggly he is, for how red he goes in the face. We could have a colour palette.
And the chart would literally be G-Iggul. The giggle chart.
Giggle
if
chart.
you will. Like, you imagine, like, oh man, if you fucking had a cat girlfriend, I'd be so annoyed. Like,
what?
Like
an actual
I fucking hate cats, man.
Well, I know you don't like your cat.
I don't like cats in fucking general.
And you didn't like Link. And that's
Let's not talk about my ex-cat.
Link.
Let's not talk about my ex-prick of a
You
cat.
got revenge though.
That's just
for his poor new owners.
The ex-cat is not dead.
No, Link is still up and running.
Well,
he's no longer called Link.
He changed
anymore.
his name. He basically was in witness protection.
Link is alive insofar as the fact as Anakin Skywalker was still alive.
Yeah. You told me my father was
That's
dead.
an amazing analogy.
So currently Link is now Darth Vader.
So being annoyed
Darth Mittens!
Being annoyed
Here's
that
Darth Bubba.
Link
It's
was
Darth Bubba now forever.
taken over to Kevin Shell, our neighbours when we lived there. You had to take Link to the vets, and you got a chance to rename him.
Only because...
Wait, hang on. You haven't got my sickening name for my other half, and you got them with Bubba.
Hang on. Hang on.
I'm testy.
I was being
itchy.
fucking forced to change his name from Link to Bubba. So what I did... Let's just get the full story. I had a cat. He was awesome, and a kitten. Then he grew up, and he fucking left me because... Basically, I didn't feed him exactly when he wanted to be fed. And my next door neighbour, both of them who happen to be my best friends, they fed him on the fucking constant because literally one of my neighbours, who's not my neighbour anymore, one of my mates.
Only because we moved house, not because we cut them from our lives.
She literally She literally cannot not feed people. So she kept feeding this fucking cat, and eventually the cat was like, yeah, fuck you, buddy, and literally left me, and used to sleep over there, and then just, like, left me. And then I moved over there, and the cat was like, what are you doing here? Fuck off. And, they kept calling it Bubba, because they were like, Link's a silly name, and I'm like, yeah, Bubba's fucking great. Bubba's fucking awesome. Yeah, keep calling it that. Anyway, so this fucking cat, I had to take it to the vet one time, and she's like, oh, change his name to Bubba, and I'm like, I'm not fucking changing his name to Bubba. She's like, change his name to Bubba. And I was like, alright, okay. I was kind of living, I was living there under their grace, so I kind of had to do what I was told. So, I took him to the vet, and I was like, right, I'm going to have some fun with this. So I got his name changed, and I went up to the nurse. It was quite an attractive nurse. She probably still works there. Hey, attractive nurse, how you doing?
Fairly
and
sure
she
she's
was
not listening.
She definitely is.
We talked about Star Trek, and we made a Harry Potter reference. She has to be listening.
yeah. So anywho, she fucking we're chatting, and I'm like, so look, I've got to change the cat's name, and I explained what happened, and she was fucking heartbroken for me. She's like, he left you. I'm like, yeah, look, check this out. I went to stroke the cat, and the cat's like, fuck off, mate. And I'm like, seriously, this cat fucking hates me now. I don't understand it. Well, I don't know why he left me, because the others fed him more. And she was like, oh yeah, cats will do that. And I'm just like, wow. Who the fuck would keep a cat? Why would anyone keep a cat? Because a cat's like, hello, food. I mean, human. It's just like, fucking, I don't... Oh, I thought you were pointing...
I like watching
I thought my cat had walked in, but yeah.
No.
It's not my cat, it's my girlfriend's cat, and I had to put up with and mood swings to stay with her. Anyway, story topic. So anyway, so I'm saying to her, like, I explained to her story, and I'm like, yeah, now they want to change the name so that I don't even get to call him that anymore. And she's like, oh my god, that's so sad. I'm like, yeah, it pretty much sucks. Then I remembered I had a girlfriend, and I was like, I should probably stop flirting and just get on with it. And then it was very early in the relationship, so I was like, okay, this isn't. I just want you to know, this isn't my name for him. She's like, okay, what is it? And I'm like, it's really dumb. Okay, you got a pen? She's like, yeah, cool. And I'm like, it's Bubberington Smythe.
But that's not what you wrote down.
Really? That is what I wrote down.
Well, I thought you was an extra title.
Oh, is it Sir?
No, it's Lord Bubberington.
Oh, is it Lord? I might have said Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now,
that's what the paperwork says
every
anyway.
time, sweet. Now, every time they go into the vet, the person's like, the fucking doctor will go and go,
no.
Lord Bubberington Smythe Barraclough. Hopefully followed by this. And that makes me happy because he betrayed me.
He was in there. Fucking, I sat there with I remember saying he sat there with Link, and then come back on Lord Bubberington Smythe, and he started looking around, going, "Fucking named their cat that." Like Lord Bubberington Smythe Barraclough is like, "Oh shit, that's me."
Damn you, Mike! That was a good day.
So yeah, we got revenge for the Bubberington.
She's a hot vet though. Like if she's not taken, someone should sit up.
I'm waiting for the hot vet's boyfriend to come kick the door down. Like, you what?
And just throw dogs at me. Which is fine because I fucking love dogs.
You do not know if he has a different walk of life with professionalism. Doesn't mean he has to also
you
work in a veterinary.
Said her vet's boyfriend. You didn't say the vet. You said her vet boyfriend.
I said the vet's boyfriend.
How awkward would that be if he was in taxidermy?
That wouldn't be awkward. That'd be fucking
awesome.
profitable.
Have you fucked up again, dear? Yeah, fantastic.
I always think when anyone
remember, dear, don't do too well at work. Put me out of fucking business.
When anyone mentions taxidermy, all I think of is Eddie Izzard, and it's like, surely a taxidermist must want to be more than what he is. Like, rather than just fill it with sand, fill it with helium. Here you go, it's a cat. Here's a string.
Surely you do that with like a bird.
What you?
He'll fly again. He got out.
There's got to be more.
Awkward.
There's it bobbing around.
Not again!
No, because if it's helium, it will eventually diminish over time, and it will go out to the floor.
Hopefully in a kid's bathroom somewhere.
Just comes flash.
We had a pigeon fly into the window today. That was the most exciting thing that happened.
I love it in offices because they leave the giant bird's dust print on there. That literally looks like they go.
The best thing about that is that we weren't the only witnesses to that pigeon. There was a squirrel who stopped what he was doing and just watched his pigeon struggle. And everyone's going, ha, the pigeon, oh dear, oh, the pigeon, oh, we care. I'm just like, look at that squirrel. He's doing exactly what we're doing. Isn't that amazing? Then the squirrel saw me look at him and went, it's a fox! And then just fucking sprinted off. I was like, that's amazing.
I prefer to believe that he went, fuck, they know I'm intelligent.
We had a seagull land opposite on the windowsill on the outside. I was like, okay, they're normally sometimes out there. Nope, he was a super smart seagull. He knew there was another seagull on the other side of the glass and would not leave the motherfucker alone. he was literally just there, pecking at the glass, fucking wings out every now and then, just fucking following it and everything. Like, because where is the tinted?
Did no one
We
try
can't
and catch
open
it?
the window. Because we've got these blind systems.
How did he get in?
No, not inside, on the outside. He's looking, the windows are mirrored from the
right,
outside.
yeah.
So he's just staring at his reflection, and we're all on the other side, literally up to the glass on the other side. And it was fucking great, because someone banged on it, he just sort of let back like, Jesus, it moved!
Oh fuck, the one time he stopped mirroring me. Like a mirror would.
But,
Birds
yeah,
aren't sentient.
birds are...
Arseholes.
Yeah, why not?
Although, like,
So there we go, that's the subject for this one. All animals are fuckers.
Matt broke the Creed statue will be the
my power animal, I guess, would be probably like a magpie.
Noise.
You know, have you guys ever read the
just dropping that in.
His Dark Materials trilogy?
It
Right,
sounds
remember
like
the
a
film?
porn.
Remember the film, The Golden Compass?
Is it a porn?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
So it was.
Yes.
The film was
I have read
fucking.
the trilogy.
The film was fucking awful, but the books were amazing. And
Giggle,
the film never finished.
No, I'm
any
not
of it.
paying attention except Giggle.
The film never finished.
But this
Finished.
is nondescript, so we can just like keep talking over Mike and derail the conversation.
You could do that if you wanted to, but you're arseholes if you are.
I'm glad
There-
I'm...
there's
You
things-
bought me a penis speed loader!
You're fucking welcome.
Look at it this way. Look at
I think I just became. Yeah, exactly.
That is, well, what, you got already
That
got
makes, you,
dildos?
that makes you special. That gives you.
Probably already
You
got
don't
one.
even need a mag pouch for that one.
Well, I can't fit it down my trousers. There's already something down there, funnily
No,
enough.
you can fit it up your trousers though. Can I borrow a speed loader?
Yes! Sorry, I'm waiting.
There you go.
You don't need a pouch for that.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I
Put it
like
in your bum bum.
Matt nearly did
What,
for,
put it in his bum bum.
with the,
I
with a
did.
grenade.
Oh god, yes!
What? What happened?
There's never been a more tense moment in an airsoft game than that.
You've got to stop doing that with the levels. Like, yes! And men.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, be careful in there. That's
Yeah,
my solution.
so,
Going way back into the milsim, they had the capture rules. If you got killed, you stood there with an idiot with your hand in the air going, medic, help, etc. If a member of the enemy team comes over, they grab you, drag you back to base, etc. And what they would do is they'd go, right, that's very obviously your primary weapon. Can't use that. Fucking hold on to it because it's yours. We're not arseholes here. Just can't use it, etc. We're not going to take it away or anything.
I'd fucking taken it away.
no, you
No,
can't.
not allowed.
The idea was if it was declared. For example, you're stood in front of me and you've got 2 sidearms and a rifle. If I go rifle, 2 sidearms, you've been searched, declaring those, you go right. You've declared and taken them away from me. I had one point where I almost got captured. Still had a knife tucked into me knee pad. No one fucking noticed. That was a fun thing. Anyway, so yes,
Did you stab your attackers?
I tried to stab my attacker, and the other guy that was with me got captured. Stole a pistol from one of the guys who captured us and shot him with his own pistol.
Oh,
We were
wow.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Admittedly, we got immediately caught, and then the guy just went, "I've had enough of this," and just fucking killed us both. We're like, "You're dead. Go back to respawn." We're like, we could have been captured, but no, we fucked them off enough. So sorry, carry on. Sorry. So that was the capturing sort of thing.
So while the entire main force is having an engagement, I've managed to sneak all the fucking way around. And this was when my grenade launcher decided, actually no, you're going to put in the grenade that has no gas in it. So I popped up, went, nothing, fuck all. And I'm like, oh bollocks. Had a quick firefight, got taken out immediately because, well, I made my presence pretty known and no backup. So as they're all finishing off...
penis in there as well.
Mike is stuffing as many Pringles into his mouth as humanly possible.
Well,
So, as they're all still finishing off the firefight, in my mind I'm going, right, I need to hide a weapon somewhere. So, you know my tremor grenade, they throw it on the floor, as soon as it touches it, boom, gone. Slid that out of the pouch, and just stuffed it down the back of my underwear. No one's going to search there.
I like the idea that, the thought was, yeah, I could drop a grenade. No, I put an explosive on my backside. I could literally launch myself to Kingdom fucking Come.
I was sitting there the entire time going, come on, come get me. Take me away. Because I am just waiting to pull this thing out, throw it on the floor and go, Allahu Akbar! And then just walk away.
That's the thing.
Smiling
you could
like an
still
idiot.
grenade someone if you wanted to. You could still grenade them. If you were captured and they hadn't declared your grenades,
found it.
that's
Go
a weapon
ahead.
you can use. So, yeah.
You sitting there with fucking 2 pounds of steel just in me underwear like, don't find this. In fact, if you do find this, yeah.
There are so many fucking dodgy imports across customs where people are doing that moment where they're walking through and it's like, don't find this, don't find this. 2 pounds of material I've wasted my ass. So, are we going to talk about
And
Iggul's
nothing
week?
fucking happened. They walked off.
They also I just want to
I was like, oh, I'll stuck gunpowder in my buttocks for nothing.
going back to the
I still
his-
wish it
going-
would be amazing if it went off.
No, it really wouldn't.
But you threw the
well,
grenade at one point.
your
and
grenade has got a history of not going off.
Well,
That was a duff primer.
He threw the grenade and it bounced off a tree and landed at my feet. Now I'm stood
It
there
was
as a dead
literally
guy.
the tensest moment I've ever had in airsoft.
I fucking held my breath and just went.
It's a new thing at this point, and he has no idea how to use it.
I have no idea how
He
it
just
works.
looked at it, landed at his feet, and was like,
As soon as it looked, I was just and Matt was like, it didn't go off. I went no, because I'm stood there dead and I can't move. And I'm like, I went kick it. I was like, fuck off, am I kicking it? Fuck off and die. And so he was like, well, to pick it up and turn it off. Now I had no idea it was duff, no idea it had gone wrong. Matt didn't know until after he took the thing out anyway. So I'm picking it up and I'm like, oh god, because these use shotgun shell primers. This isn't as if I'm going a bit sissy with a flashbang. No,
this is fucking loud.
You drop them, not only they're loud, they shoot flame out the sides. They're fucking powerful. So I'm holding it up, going, oh god,
Stuck that up my
oh
underwear.
god. And he was like, twist it. I'm like, I don't know what way to twist it.
It was terrifying.
I was just holding it.
While this was going on, the enemy were
twisted the little
firing.
tiny nibbly bit.
Oh man, yeah, I just think if I'd have twisted the nibbly bit instead of like the frame,
If you'd done it with enough force, that would have
set it off. I was shitting a brick at that point, holding a light. What I was still aware of was a light
Went
grenade.
to him a couple of days later and went, right. Here's an operations guide on how to use this grenade to prevent future scenarios like that occurring.
I think we probably all fucking need that. Jesus. So
Probably give
the His
everyone
Dark
a-
Materials trilogy have got this thing where part of your soul is external to you, and it's
Demon.
an animal.
Yeah.
It's known as a demon, but it's
Got the A
spelt
thing.
it's spelt differently, but it's pronounced demon apparently.
Makes you wonder why he
Who
went through all
would
the effort of-
what would be, because you're an adult now, so when you were a kid it could transform
All right.
into any animal that it wanted to be, and then when you hit a certain age, kind of like when you hit puberty basically,
Yeah.
the animal goes, I'm going to take this form now forever, this is what represents you. What would be your demon?
Bird of prey. Not sure which one, but a bird of prey.
Okay.
I'm too much of the not sitting up high and mighty, but too much of the sit back tactically plan, and then I'll do hit and run attacks on.
Yeah,
things.
yeah, sure.
And I don't just mean like I'm gonna fucking sit on top of a gargoyle and then beat someone up and then run away. I'm not. I ain't Batman.
That's exactly where my mind was going.
I was like, he's going to wash his fucking mouth.
No, I'm thinking like just the way, not the way I play games, the way I handle situations.
Yeah.
If there's an issue, I will not sit back and let it happen, but I'll watch the reactions of people and I'll plan.
Yeah.
And then I'll come in with just whatever needs to be done, and I'll try and compartmentalize and strike at each individual point. I would definitely easily say that a bird of prey, whether it's an eagle or a kestrel or even an owl, I'm not sure what, but it would be a bird of prey.
Cool.
Boom, answer.
Matt.
I can't think of an exact animal, but I'm trying to... The closest I can come up with is cheetah, but mostly because a lot of my ways of resolving things are to go, "Ah!" and run face first at it.
It's not just the sheer like block on the microphone meter. It's like thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line. Square up.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was that did that.
Yeah. But
So you'd be a cheetah.
Yeah, that'd be what I'm
Okay.
thinking. And if it transforms into one big enough, I can ride it around.
It doesn't. It's not a transformer.
You said it transforms into its final form.
My demon is a transformer. What would be your demon?
I'm not going to lie.
It can't be a set of breasts.
No, I was going to assume it was basically a giant penis.
hey, look, I've got an eagle penis.
It'd be an eagle. Solved.
To basically fuck with everything. No. I don't actually know. Like,
what animal best represents a part of your soul?
Well, we're on a geeky podcast here with no deep meanings whatsoever.
No, it's good.
It would define animal. It can. It can
No.
Like, does it have to be like, as in like existing
mythological creatures?
Yeah,
preferably would be real, because it would be animals that you've seen or know about.
It cannot be a German man named Gunther.
It can't be like a fucking brontosaurus or something. Because that's just fucking issues. You can't go anywhere because there's a bond between a human and their demon. They can only go so far apart.
Right.
That's literally the whole point of the trilogy, because they're trying to break that bond, because in that bond there's an amazing energy, but people can get separated forever, and the only way you can be separated, you can become independent of your demon, but you have to go through like basically hell, where you're separated from them, and you have to go through the sorrow of being separated from your fucking soul, and you are just despondent. You can feel everything they feel. So when if two people love each other, like they make love, the demons will like fucking cuddle up and play and stuff, and it's weird. Like if your demon touches another demon, it's fine, but if you touch someone else's demon, it's like a big fucking taboo. You do not do that. Only people who like intimately love each other.
So you two can touch. So humans can touch each other.
Your
demons can touch each other.
Yeah, but you cannot touch. Yeah. If I touched your demon, it'd be like I was fucking like sucking you off. But not even in a you need to get it out of you way. Like I love you so much, I'm putting my dick in your mouth.
Alright.
Right? What animal?
Excuse me, Anne-Marie. Grab.
I don't know if it's anything that sinister, but I think the first thing that comes to mind would be maybe a giraffe.
Okay. Why?
because like the
connotations of something long.
That's awkward.
It's fucking awkward.
Because
which suits
like
me to a
the
T.
demons are like, they have to occupy the space that you're in. So wherever you go, and you travel a lot on trains.
Yeah.
It's just a giraffe, right? This fucking sucks.
Your car has got a sunroof, hasn't it? It's the image on the motorway of it going,
Fuck! Well, this is technically it's set before there are cars and stuff, so the most you get are people on like airships and trains and stuff. Not a lot of people in the books.
Giraffe neck out the
I'm just putting it out there. Not a lot of people in the books had massive demons. They all had like cats or monkeys or fucking birds. Like mine would be a magpie, to represent the time in my life because when I hit puberty, I was massively fucking depressed, and I had an obsession with magpies. One for sorrow, and I still want to get a tattoo. There's a tattoo on my arm that I want to get.
I was going to go with bear.
As a magpie. See, yeah, I do identify with the bear a lot, but then for the same reason that Iggul's is fucking stupid, I need to take a shit occasionally in a public restroom. Right? My magpie can go flutter, sit on the stool. I don't really want to take a shit with a fucking bear. Like, this is awkward, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, I would
take the Iggul approach. Have a giraffe shit from a distance. Giraffe can be outside and head through the window. Done.
That'd be a fantastic way to spy on people in the toilets, wouldn't you? Just have a giraffe go, no. Oh, that's free. Fucking lots though. Some dick.
Well, this
goes
goes
doing
to the reasons why I'd love a bird of prey anyway. And I must admit, I credit to my cousin who's 14, and he's really into his birds of prey, and I think he's trying to look at setting up. He's equally, if he doesn't actually follow through with it now, he's made such a hype about it, then he's a fucking tool. But fair play to him for actually trying to.
Christmas.
You fucking tool.
No, his family have put money into it to see if he can do some falconry.
Yeah, you douche.
So if he just sort of goes, oh, that's my fat thing.
You fucking tool. Mind blown. We've had no mind blowing facts.
No, I've just been saying it, which makes no sense now.
I blew my own mind earlier today.
I'm so glad you ended that.
I blew my own mind.
I know what else blows blown later.
Because I've been reading Chris Hardwick's book, and Chris Hardwick is owner of the Nerdist.
Yeah.
So check out thenerdist.com, but also definitely check out www.geek-pride.co.uk because that's where this is based. So check that out.
Check out the webpage that you're on right now.
Then check out the Nerdist. But yeah, so Chris Hardwick's kind of like he worked for MTV, and he was kind of like this fat fucking lazy slob, and he had a massive drink problem. Basically, his life was down the shitter because there's this stigma when you present on MTV, you can't really get any higher than that. Back in the day, anyway, when MTV played music videos and wasn't the fucking Kardashians and teenagers getting fucking pregnant. So anyway, he kind of decided, he was like, I'm a fucking nerd. I'm going to use my nerd brain and be better at life. And so I'm reading this book that's just about how to change your brain's the way that you think about things, which leads to you being more positive and driven, as opposed to kind of, so something shit happens. And you go, oh fuck, this is shit, and I suck, and all of that is just horrible emotional backlog. You're not going to get anything done because you're sitting there, and it'll get to the point where you're so anxious and so self-hating that you go to write something and you go, oh fuck it, I'm going to fuck it up anyway. What's the point? And that's horrible and toxic. And most of these people who have got 9 to 5s and fucking do that do not even understand that's what's going on. But fucking nerds who are more switched on and more emotionally intelligent, and that's just a fucking fact. I'm not even trying to be like, we're better than you are, jocks. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is literally fucking science. People who are into the nerdier stuff are literally more emotionally intelligent and are more self-analysing but anyway, so
and
he's
more
like,
likely to buy penis speak loaders.
Yeah, exactly. So his theory is like, literally tell your brain how to work, because you can. Because consciousness doesn't have a weight. It doesn't have, like, it's just a thing. Like, it doesn't exist. It only exists within the confines of your mind. Your mind has dreamt up your consciousness and the names that you give things and the way that you experience things. You have told your brain to do that. So fucking tell it to do elsewise.
Yeah.
Right? So then I was watching this video of this fucking crazy dude who actually sort of made sense, and he was going on about, like, you know, authority is an illusion and you should just, like, live your life and be, but he took it to the extreme. He was, like, in his pants on the subway kind of dancing about, but I was like, maybe he's reached another level of consciousness, maybe he sees the world differently. And then I thought, maybe he literally sees the world differently, like how Neo sees the Matrix. Well, not like that, but as an example.
I've said this before because it was a psychology conference I went to, and they said, like, if I was to take my eyes literally physically out of my skull, give them to you, and you'd take your eyes out, and we both pointed at the table. The table is a wooden table, so we both agree it's a beige colour. Say. The idea is that while we both agree the physical components of that make it beige, what we perceive as that colour, as a light colour, that's only what someone's told you that this is light. You know, that's dark because someone's told you that's a dark colour. Yeah. And even there you go, it's light outside because there is more sunlight. Well, sunlight is only what someone's told you is sunlight, as it were. So the words are the words, and there's some people will get this, some people won't, and it's nothing against you, it's just, it's annoying because I've tried to explain this to someone before, and they're like, no, because the table's obviously wood. I'm like, you're so close-minded. But it's that element of, perhaps they are seeing the world in a different way. Perhaps,
and they literally are. A better word for looking at, experiencing. They're experiencing the world in a completely different way, and putting it in its. The first time I really noticed this is when I basically lived in Sheerness, and there are about 5 people I really like in Sheerness who are switched on and understand what's going on in the world. Most of the other people, in my experience, the people I hung out with, every weekend we went to this club called the Ivy. It's fucking great. Great music venue. Brilliant staff. Highly recommend it. It gets the Nondescript tick.
It's not only that, Iggul's like fucking patron of the same year there. He's down there quite a lot.
But these people, I hung out with them every fucking weekend, and every weekend, same conversation. How was work? Oh, shit. I did this and I did this. Oh, what else did you do? I went to the cinema. Oh, what did you see? I saw that. It was well funny. Oh, do you remember last week when we got drunk? Ha 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 ha. And that would be the story. And then I'd go, because I was at uni at this point, and I was like, well, I've just learned about Vygotsky's theory of education, where there's a gap of learning, and that you've got the zone of proximal development, which means that when you do this, and they've switched off, they're fucking gone. And I'm just like, why? And I couldn't understand it for like months. I was like, why can't you people get excited about this? Why don't you want to learn? And it's because they can't experience that, because they're so in like their boxes. And now I'm not talking about Sheerness anymore. I'm just talking about some people in general. They're so like, these are the expectations of my life. This is what gives my brain the dopamine. This is what's expected of me. Everything outside of that is scary and weird, and I don't understand it, and will therefore meet it with aggression, because my brain is afraid, and any fear response basically, when you're scared of something, you have convinced yourself that it's going to kill you. Like in your subconscious.
For the record, we haven't switched off.
No, that's fine. No, that's
we're
fine.
quiet.
No, but you're allowing me to. That's great.
At
but
the same point, though, I am wondering how we got from grenade in the underwear to here.
This is just life.
I've already thought of the perfect tagline to end this, so please do make it.
Okay.
Go for it,
So fear is literally your brain, like your very fucking primal brain. When we ignore like, oh, X Factor was good. Not that I'd ever say that. And fucking shopping and shit like that. We are basically got these two little fucking bits here at the back that are lizard brain, and lizard brain goes, fuck. Food! Scary thing! Death! Kill. Right? That's all it's got. So, if something scares you, like a fucking spider, it's literally because the process of that is, it's different than I am, and it looks intimidating. And then lizard brain kicks in and goes, it will kill you! And then you'll either go, fuck, it's gonna kill me! Or you go, kill it before it kills me! And it's very difficult to, like, put it in a glass and send it outside, for example. Like I've been having recently with the fucking sudden rush of massive hairy bastards in my house. Nearly every time when I'm shitting. I'm like, la la la, reading a comic. Batman's cool, isn't he? There's a fucking monster!
I've got a similar problem at the moment. Came home from work one day, pulled up, and it's fucking night time, headlights are on. I'm like, the fuck is that? Flick it on. That is a big fucker sat outside the house. Oh, well,
what? Just like someone's American
better.
dad with a shotgun. Like, you said you'd have her home by 9. And the spider could fucking get 3 shotguns.
The story gets better. I go inside. I casually mention it to my mum, and she's like, "Nah, no way." Walks outside, has a look, gets up really close, and turns around and goes, "That's not one. What do you mean? That's one eating another." Like, the fuck? Yep. One's got like only 4 legs. The other one's devouring.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, that's the terrifying thing. It had mated.
Yeah.
And then we started going,
that means, yeah.
they're all over the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Upstairs. Close my windows. Hasn't actually opened.
No.
Opened that window in
Then
like
you
a
do
week.
the next point. Hazmat suit, flamethrower.
Oh yeah, we did go back outside afterwards with fucking fly spray. It's like, no,
fucking fly spray.
No,
I'd have got a BB gun and just been like, "Fuck you, you spidery fucks."
Yeah, I don't trust fly spray anymore. There was one time we took the old light off the front of the house, and it's the biggest fucking spider I've ever seen in my life crawled out.
Oh.
And we covered it in fly spray. So much of this shit that it turned white.
Yeah.
And it shrugged. Genuinely shrugged and walked the fuck off.
And what? Like for the sake of this, the spider's a really shabby prick, and you spray it. It's like, yeah, mate, yeah, I've got like 9 limbs. You can't even see the 9th one. It's under here. Yeah, I've got a big dick. You fucking spray that fly spray at me. I'm gonna go get my wife. She's bigger than I am. She's gonna bite you in the night, just like she did to me. I used to have 10 limbs. And then he's off.
I would love to see you do a whole podcast like
that. Like, Mac, welcome to Nondescript, yeah? I'm your resident beer Mac Orvis. Holla! No, I can't. It's not gonna be,
I was about to say, Blue and I are already planning on leaving now.
That's
it's
it.
Non-script's over.
No,
Fuck
but
you. We're doing our own
being able
thing.
to do voices and stuff is really fun when you're on the phone, because then you get Northerners. You're all right. It's me. It's Mike. I'm calling from Go Response. Yeah. I'm just doing this, and everything's great.
I've done that at work,
That is
face to
great.
face to a customer. I don't even know why. I just slipped into a really Cockney accent. I started the conversation like, oh fuck, I've got to finish this now.
I did it at school, right? I shit you not. The first time I ever used accents for my advantage. It's fine when we're running over. It's cool. This will be a long one. It's fine.
It's only your
So
job.
the first time I don't have to be there. I was basically the reason why I get you guys to leave it early is because I try to go for a walk, just to get my fucking metabolism up, because I'm really on a bit of a fitness kick.
Yeah.
So it's fine. What I'll do is I'll walk after work, which will be like 3 in the morning, but it's fine. I can just sleep less. Anyway, well, this is what I did last time. Anyway, so anywho, what was I on about? Fuck.
Voices.
Voices. So the first time I used a voice, so I think you're really feeling it, aren't you, man? You're really feeling it.
What?
Like not feeling well.
I've had a fuck off cold all day.
Yeah, no, I know,
I've had
man,
like
I know.
160% of
What
in drink
quite
alone.
impressed.
I've had over 160% of my daily sugar allowance in
Quite
drink
impressed.
alone.
Well,
You're the
and-
guy with a cold, and you're the one person here who hasn't fucking sneezed.
Yeah, I know.
We'll I'll tell you this anecdote, and then see if we've got anything else to say, and then we'll check in with Iggul's week, and then we'll just we'll end the podcast. Okay, so yeah, the first time I ever used a voice for my advantage is there was this teacher that had a go at me in primary school, and she sent me to the headmistress, and I knew the headmistress wasn't in. That's how often I got sent to the headmistress. I knew when she wasn't there, so like fucking sweet.
Nice.
So what I did was I waited till the end of I got sent out, and I knew when the end of the lesson would be and when playtime was. I took off my jumper, went and stuffed it in a locker, undid my top buttons, undid my shirt. And like fucking tried to like change my hair about a bit. I had a bit of hair gel and I fucking like screwed it about a bit. And I'm sitting out there, and then I go to walk, and then I go to walk out, and this teacher fucking comes. Obviously, she wants to go and see the headmistress about me. And she goes, Michael, and I go, who's Michael? She's like, sorry, who are you? Oh, my name's Paul, miss. She's, oh, have you seen? She's so confused. Have you seen another boy? I'm like, no, miss, it's just me here. I'm just going for a walk to the playground. And she literally was just like, oh, okay. Never mind, okay, well, thank you. I'm like, that's alright, miss. Thanks a lot. But then I saw another teacher, and I'm like, you're right, miss? And she's like, what are you talking like that for? And I'm like, run! But I fucking got away with it, man. It was fucking ace. And I've also done exactly the same accent, now a bit more fucking Australian, to a landlord who I didn't owe money to, but he thought I owed him money. Not that landlord.
No, that's a douchebag.
This was in.
That's a story for another one.
This was in Canterbury. I'm not a lot of luck with homes, to be honest. This was a house where all my housemates left a week before I did, and didn't pay their rent.
Fuck.
And the house was in my name because they had their names taken off. So the landlord was like, "You owe me money." I'm like, "I really don't, mate. I've paid up." But anyway, so I fucking left and never told him where I was going. And then he drove past me one day. He was like, "Oh, you're Michael. You used to live in my house." I was like, "No, mate, don't know what you're talking about. My name's Paul." And literally, it's the same fucking thing. He was like,
straight into another persona.
You look a lot like Michael. I'm like, "No, mate, my name's Paul Aitson. So, sorry, dude. No, I'm not your guy. I'm over from Melbourne." He's like, "Oh, okay. You look like someone I know." I'm like, "Well, if I fucking see a good-looking chap, I'll send him your way." We both laughed about it. Never saw him since. Yeah, no, I slip into like three personas. There's that one. If I'm in like the shit,
it's the Scottish one you've got as well, isn't it?
Well, kind of. My Scottish accent's been lacking a bit, but I go really English, and I'm called Lloyd Irving, and this has literally got me out of like parking fines and train ticket fines. Because of like you get very disarming. Lloyd Irving's very disarming. Like, "Oh, sorry, is that what I did? I'm so sorry. No, of course. No, I'll pay. I've got no cash on me at the moment. Is that all right? I'll give you my address, and then you can send. Can you send the fines? Is that how this works? Okay, cool. Send the fines.
So familiar. Keep
right.
going.
So anyway, so the dude. So and this has genuinely happened. The dude was like, writing out that thing, and he's like, "Right, okay, we're just going to check the electoral register." I'm like, "Fuck." But okay, what do I do? Okay. So I gave the house next door to where I lived, and they were like, "Oh, we've got a Mr. and Mrs. Smith here, and you said your surname's Irving," and I was like, "Oh yes, well, I don't really want to talk about it, but he's my stepdad, and well, my mum died, and it's just it's recent. Sorry, I shouldn't be." And he was just like, "Oh right, okay, well we'll send it to." We'll send it to the house, Mr. Irving. Sorry, move along. I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you," and then walked out and I was like, "Woo!" And then my neighbours my mum was like, "We got this train fine from Lloyd Irving," and I was, "What's up?"
That voice just sounded so familiar to a celebrity I know. Think about it when you hear it.
Okay.
Jack Whitehall.
Okay, yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I'm not going insane.
I can.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Sorry, continue.
I can take that. Just like you, Hillary, always siding with Mugabe. That's from a Jack Whitehall sketch. Anyway, Iggul, how's your week been?
And that's all we got time for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I guess we'll catch up with your week next week. Awkward. Big love from Nondescript. We need like a sign-off.
I want to point out that your rather beautiful speech and conversation to talk about how you can beyond
topic,
it can be beyond, for example, your own perception. And
you can remember the creed.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to end with the fact that you started before this podcast started going, "Guys, no, I can't. No, I need. See, for the other one, I need people who are more cleverer. That was how
I said the words more cleverer. Yeah. That's right. I had a lapse.
We're too dumb to join the other one because we need more cleverer.
I didn't say that at all. I said they were. I said you were fine.
I'm fine.
But now
that I've got my penis speed loader. Is that without?
There you got your peen loader.
Peen loader. Right.
Peen loader. Yeah.
Peen loader.
Peen loader works.
I know. Yeah,
we need a sign off.
We really should have thought of one.
Can we just do like the intro
episode
but backwards?
What?
We've already missed the word.
What?
You can't keep doing it until you can figure out how to spell the word nondescript backwards. That's what you're doing.
I was trying to do. That'll be fine. Bye. Love you.